Hello friends, this is Kusumakar. Welcome to the series of C programming. So in this chapter we will learn about the control flows. So today we will start with the control flows. So till now we have covered the basic flows of the programs. So the first part of the control flow will start with if and else conditions. So what are if and else conditions? So if and else both are the keywords, and these both keywords are used to put some conditions in the program on the basis of which you can control the program. So let me tell you the basic flow first. Let's say line 1. So I'm printing line 1 and then I'm printing line 2. So here we are not using any condition, so it will just run from top to down and will execute each line of the program. So it will print line 1, then it will print line 2, right? So this is just a basic flow just which I am showing you, line 1 and line 2, right? So let's say if you want to print line 1 on the basis of some condition, right? If that condition is pass, then line 1 will be printed, and if that condition is failed, then line 2 will be printed. So means you are checking something in the program, and if that check is pass, then this statement will be executed, right? And if that check is failed, then this statement will be executed, right? So how to do this? So you can use if keyword. So inside the if you will use some expression, right? So this is the body of if. After that you will use else, then inside else you are printing line 2, right? So basically here we have used two keywords, one is if and the other is else. So if is having body means the statement inside these braces, and else body is the statement inside the braces of else, right? So body of if will be executed in case if is pass, and in case if is failed, then else part will be executed, right? So we have to put some condition over here on the basis of which if will be pass or failed, right? So just remember, if will always be executed means if will always be pass in case if is having non-zero value, means it could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 5, it could be 11, whatever value, but it should not be 0. If it is 0, that means if will be failed, and in case if is failed, then compiler will move to else and the body inside the else will be executed. So if you want to pass something, then it has to be 1 or 2 or 3 or any value except 0, right? So we will check it. Let's say we use any non-zero means 1. So in this case if will be pass. If is pass, then line will be printed. In case if is failed, then line 2 is printed. So in this case if is pass, so line 1 will be printed. So you can see line 1 is printed, line 2 is not printing because we have used if and else keywords, right? So by the help of these keywords we can opt for one statement, right? Or we can control the compiler that which part is to be executed, right? So in this case, if is pass, so line 1 is printed. So we can use another value inside the if. It could be any non-zero, let's say 55. So in this case also if will be pass, so line 1 will be printed, right? But in case if is failed, means if is having 0, then if will not be executed. In this case, else part will be executed. So you can see line 2 is printed because if is having 0, right? So this is about the if and else, that how if and else both get executed, right? So we have used the values here. Now we will see that how the expressions with the relational operator can be used. So let's say int p equal to 3 and q equal to 3, right? So you can use two variables here with the relational operator, p equal to q, right? So here what we are using, we are comparing the value of p with the q by using the relational operator. So this relational operator is equal to, means the value of p and the value of q should be equal. If both are equal, then this expression will pass, right? And if both are not equal, then this expression will fail, right? So pass means this expression will return some value which will not be 0, right? And if this expression is failed means this expression will return some value which will be 0, right? So we have used p equal to q. In this case, p and q both are equal. So both are equal means this expression is pass, and if this expression is pass, then if line 1 will be printed, and if this expression is failed, then line 2 will be printed, right? So means in case if is failed, then else part will be executed, and if is passed, then if part will be executed. So in this case, p and q both are 3, so 3 equal to 3, yes, so it is passed, so line 1 will be printed. So you can see line 1 is printed. Sorry. So in case p and q are not equal, let's say p is 3, q is 4, so in this case p equal to q will not pass, means it is failed. So if is failed, then else part will be executed, means line 2 will be printed, right? So here I have used this relational operator equal to. I can use other relational operator as well. So let me explain you how to use those. Let's say you want to compare whether p is less than q. So what you can do, you can use less than. So p is 3, q is 4, p is less than q means this expression is pass, so line 1 will be printed, right? In case you use p is greater than, so p is not greater than q, so in this case if will be failed, means this expression will return some value which will be 0. So if is failed, so else part will be executed. So in this case, p is greater than q, no, so it will fail, so else part will be executed. So you can see line 2 is printed, right? Now we will see how these expression is pass or fail, and after passing and fail, why if condition is executed. So as I have already told you, if you use some expression that will return some value, which will be non-zero. So if it is having non-zero, that means this part will be executed, and if the expression is failed, means that will return zero value, and in case if is having zero value, then else part will be executed, right? So let me explain you what are relational operators and how they return the value, right? So this is less than, this is greater than, this is less than or equal to, this is greater than or equal to, right? This is not equal to, and this is equal to, sorry, so this is equal to, right? So these are the relational operators, and this is the meaning. So this is less than, this is greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, not equal to, and equal to. So I have used the values here. So if P is having 0, Q is having 1, and if we use this expression, then how the value is returned, means if this expression is pass, then it will be replaced with 1, and that 1 values is replace this expression, right? So in all pass cases, if will be having 1, and for all fail cases, if will be having 0, right? So you can see this table, P and Q. P is less than Q, yes, so it is pass, so it is 1. P is less than equal to Q, yes, is less than equal to 1, so it is pass, so it is 1. P is equal to Q, no, P is not equal to Q, so it is failed, so it is 0. In the same way, P is greater than Q, no, so it is failed, so it is 0. P is greater than equal to Q, no, not greater than and not equal, both condition fail, so this is failed. P is not equal to Q, yes, P is not equal to Q, P is 0 and Q is 1, so it is pass. So for all pass conditions, it is putting 1, and for all fail conditions, it is putting 0. So when we use this expression here, so if that expression is pass, so 1 value comes here. So if is having 1, so if part get execute, and for all fail conditions, this expression get converted into 0. So if is having 0, then if part will not be executed, else part will be executed, right? This is all about the if and else condition. So we will see more if and else conditions, how we can use multiple ifs, how we can use nested ifs, and if else ladders. We will see those parts in the coming chapters. So this is the basic part where I have explained the if and else condition and how to use the relational operator with the if and else, right? So just practice on this. If you have any query, then put down your query in the below comments, and please don't forget to subscribe our channel, right? See you in the next chapter. Bye bye.